shout, heaven, what a day it's gonna be.
Hello, I'm Keith Thompson, one of the ministers of the Downtown Bigsby Church of Christ, and I'm coming to you today to share a little bit of wisdom from God's Word. If you want to follow along, we're going to be in the 36th chapter of Job. If you want to grab a Bible or your phone with a Bible app on it, that'd be great. The 36th chapter of Job. We're going to start in just a minute in verse 24 of that chapter. Before we do that, I want to share with you a little bit of interesting information. In 2006, our government launched a probe into our stars, and to gain information, of course, and that probe's name was New Horizons. It quickly reached a speed of traveling 1,000,000 miles a day. 1,000,000 miles a day. It took it 9.5 years to get to the planet Pluto. So 9.5 years seems like a long time at traveling 1,000,000 miles per day, doesn't it? But why that is important is because inside of us, our DNA, if you were to take it all out and put it in sequence, one after the other, all that information, it would reach 34 billion miles, which is the distance from Pluto and back 6 times. 6 times. And so that is an incredible amount of information. It's beyond our understanding, really, how much information is held in our DNA in our bodies. And yet there are those in the world that want us to believe that every bit of that evolved randomly within us. And yet we know and understand that there's no way mathematically even that that's possible. It would take another 10 billion years for anything like that to occur. And we know for a fact the Earth's not even close to that age. But it's a reminder of how incredible our God is, how wonderful He is, that we need to remember the work He set around us, the universe we're in, and the universe that exists even within us, and thank Him for that, and extol Him and lift Him up and say what a great and incredible God He is. And here in the 36th chapter of Job, Elihu is talking to Job, and there's one thing that he gets right for sure talking to Job, and that's how incredible God is. So follow along with me to the 24th verse of Job 36. Remember to extol His work, of which men have sung, and all mankind has looked on it, and man beholds it from afar. Behold, God is great, and we know Him not. The number of His years is unsearchable. And then he goes on to talk about some of God's creations, that we just don't really know how incredible our God is. And we need to be reminded of that sometimes, because more important than that, we know that God, because He loved us so much, sent His one and only Son for our sakes. And that gives us that opportunity to have a relationship that Elihu and Job would have never had, to know our God and who He is to us. Man, that's just the most incredible thing and one of the most incredible thoughts that we can have. That a God who created such a huge universe and such a huge internal universe within us in a microscopic manner wants to know who you are. I know that today you are blessed, no matter what situation you're in. I hope that today you'll find a reason to smile and be reminded how incredible your God is until we meet again.
I'm gonna shout, heaven, what a day it's gonna be.